The Pulse of Spokane is a broad show that showcases many different things in our community, sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Well Dressed Walrus, and Homes for You.
Hi there, welcome to the Pulse of Spokane. My name is Emma Olring. I am your host today, and I am lucky enough to be talking with Jim Huntsman. Jim, how are you? Are you hanging in there?
Hey, I'm hanging in there. How are you, Emma?
I'm good. We're just getting by. Have you been working from home? What's your schedule like right now?
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. This working from home thing is super strange for me because usually I'm on the road, 500 a week, this is taking some getting used to for sure.
Oh yeah, total adjustment. So you are here on behalf of Jimmy's Roofing. And
Mm-hmm.
from my understanding, it's a full service commercial and residential roofing contractor, and it does roofing skills and quality workmanship. Why don't you kind of explain the story of Jimmy's Roofing, or kind of how you got here, and some of the services you provide?
Yeah, Jimmy's Roofing Serve Tech is like you said, it's a full service. We're a niche commercial roofing company. We have a really strong focus on healthcare and education. So a lot of hospital work, a lot of school district work, universities, and things like that. And in terms of the commercial sector, we'll do anything, but those are our two main focuses because they're niche industries. They're usually a little bit more complicated. And we started back in 2001. A guy named Jimmy Stroh started the company, and he's still the CEO and founder, and
Okay.
wonderful foresight for us. And I kind of head up the educational services, and I do the Serve Tech podcast for the company, and that's what we do. We cover Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Western Montana. And so and then we also have a residential department that does a great job, and that's actually how Jimmy's Roofing started, was a residential company, and we've kind of over the last decade or so moved more towards a commercial focus.
Amazing. Are your services still going on? I mean, I'm assuming for those big projects, like you were saying, I mean, you're focused on education and hospitals on that. I don't know if that's still going on, but what about for, your residential sector? How are things going with this pandemic and your services during all of this?
It's been a real challenge with the pandemic because obviously Governor Inslee essentially shut down most of construction for the state of Washington, with the exception of essential crews. So we've got our service department still running. If
Okay.
somebody has a leak, they can call us and we can respond to the leak. We have a pretty intensive infectious disease preparedness response plan in place. So the guys, when they are responding to leak call and work, they are wearing PPE and practicing a lot of social distancing. And they're able to still get work done. In terms of actual capital projects, we have crews operating still in Idaho.
Okay.
And they're again practicing all the safety preparedness with the PPE and social distancing and everything else as well. So we've definitely had to get creative. One of the things, because with a roof, we can't completely shut down, and we have customers that are relying on us to get this work done before next winter. So we're getting creative with. We can inspect roofs by ourselves. The customer doesn't have to be there on the hospital or school roof. And then we're video conferencing with customers to kind of streamline the project and get proposals out to them. And just kind of tentatively plan when we can get crews on those buildings and get these jobs done for them. So it's been a learning curve for us, but we're working through it, right?
Yeah. It's interesting that you guys have so many sectors within your roofing company. I mean, when I obviously don't know much about roofing, but when I think of it, I think of, just a few, various homes. And it's amazing that you're doing so many places and so many types of buildings. I'm curious, how did you land in this spot? is construction and roofing something that's kind of in your blood? Have you grown up around it? And how do you handle these big projects that you're undertaking?
Yeah, it's been quite the road. Growing up, I never thought that my dream was going to be like a project manager, business developer in the roofing industry. I was in the military, and after getting out of the military, was kind of construction while going through college, and ended up
Okay.
staying in the construction industry. I've worked for a roofing manufacturer in the past, and have been with Jimmy's Roofing for about 4 years, 4.5 years or so. And
Nice.
it's kind of home now. It's home now. And,
Hmm.
I love it. It's a great company, and keeps me busy. And that's
Yeah. I also am wondering, what is it like to be in Spokane in, this industry? Obviously, there's a lot of development going on within the city over the past years, and I'm sure this has created your guys' job to be a little bit busier than it has been. Have you been working on a lot of projects, in the downtown area? Any of the big developments going on?
so we have Spokane is definitely a strong market for us. Idaho. We also have a branch in Seattle, and we do all the roofs for like the King County libraries and things of that nature. We've done a lot of projects and we've put down several million square feet of roofs on commercial projects in this area. One of my favorites was I was able to roof the historic Mr. Tuck downtown Spokane.
Oh,
That building
cool.
has so much history, and just the nature of that project really was a fun beginning to end, and it was very challenging. Uh, but yeah, so we Spokane has been a great market for us, and it's home. That's where we started. It's a great place for us.
Amazing. I'm curious too for, right now when a lot of people are at home, money is tight, a lot of jobs have been lost. If they are experiencing some sort of roof damage, I know obviously that damage could be all across the board, all different types, but what is like kind of your standard advice that you give people in taking care of their roofs, to the best that they can without your help if they aren't able to contact you right now?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. If you are, and let's say you're at home and you are experiencing roof leaks, there's a lot of things that you could do to prevent that in the beginning. One is keeping your roof clean at home. A lot of
Mhm.
us in the Pacific Northwest have a lot of pine needles, and these pine needles clog up rain gutters, which can then in turn freeze and kind of push the ice under the shingles, under the thing else. So keeping your roof clean and free of moss is very important.
Mhm.
On the commercial side, it's really not much different. You want to make sure those commercial roofs are clean, and there's preventative maintenance going on at least twice a year on those roofs. Commercial roofs are fairly fussy roofs. A lot of them are flat. They need to drain,
Okay.
and those drains get clogged up, and those keeping those drains free and open are going to make a big difference for you, and actually save you a lot of money. It'll prolong the life of the roof for a long time. Maintaining a nice clean surface to allow the water to drain, because really the goal with any roof, whether it's residential or commercial, is to get that water off the roof as possible as it's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great advice. Wonderful. And then what is the best way to contact you if I am someone looking for, some roof servicing? How can we get a hold of you, especially right now in the midst of kind of some weird, unusual business going on?
Yeah, definitely. So there's a couple ways that you can go on the website at jimmysroofing.com, the residential side, and for whether it's commercial service or a retrofit roof kind of project, servtech.com. Servtech is our what started as our service department, and we're kind of calling the entire commercial department at this point Servtech. So Servtech
Okay.
Roofing is kind of what you're thinking on the commercial side. Jimmy's Roofing is still the main way to get a hold of us for the residential stuff, and you can
Okay.
find us online 1-800-Jimmy's. Give us a call, and we've got crews ready to go, standing by. Jimmy, right there.
Great, great. Well, Jim, I really, really appreciate your time today, and I am hoping that you are staying safe. And everyone out there, thanks for watching the Pulse of Spokane.
Thanks, Emma. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Join us at Paint Night, where you release your inner artist, hosting events in Spokane and surrounding areas. We are the party on wheels and can come to your choice of locations. We specialize in private events, corporate team building, and fundraisers. We are the original Paint Night and want you to join in the fun. Check us out at www.paintnight.com, and we always offer $10 off with the code SPOKANE10.
National Barricade and Sign Company is a well-established company founded in 1957. National Barricade has become a well-known business in the Spokane Valley for more than 50 years. Over the years, we have built long-lasting relationships with many cities, counties, and their departments of transportation. Customers come to us because they know they're going to get the best quality service at the best possible price. National Barricade prides itself on getting the job done in a timely manner. We know that contractors must have certain items in a timely fashion to get their job done, and if we don't have it, we will get it. We guarantee fast service no matter how long it takes.
Hi, this is Tim Lane with State Farm with your quick winter tip. One of the most common questions I get is about trees and who's responsible for a fallen tree or branches. The answer comes down to negligence. If your neighbor's tree falls and damages your home, vehicle, or personal property due to a weather-related incident, then your insurance company would cover that as a non-fault loss. If you can prove negligence against your neighbor, city, or county, then they are legally responsible for your damages. If you have any coverage questions or would like a second opinion on your insurance, call my team and I at Tim Lane State Farm at 509-926-5135.
Imagine being ordered to stay home when you have no home to go to. Because of generosity from people like you, Union Gospel Mission is able to provide a place of safety and refuge for men, women, and children who have nowhere else to go. Today, more than ever, the vulnerable in our community need your help. Thank you for your generous tax-deductible gift in their time of need.
Thanks for watching. Ask the host a question, recommend a guest, or check out any of our other programs on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SpokaneTalksMedia.com. Sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Well Dressed Walrus, and Homes for You.